It is finally warming up here in Oregon. Let's see if we can get another year out of our 10-foot Intex above ground pool. Welcome to the Hippie Geeks. Let's dig into this project. If you are looking for a how-to on setting up this pool, check out the video of our first year install. I will put a link up in the corner and also in the description down below. We had initially planned on buying a larger pool this year, but they are sold out everywhere, and I am unwilling to pay $4,000 for one on the secondary market. That means that we are going to try to squeeze one more year out of this Intex 10-foot by 30-inch above ground pool. We are moving it from the front yard into the backyard this year, as we would really like to avoid having all of the leaves and seeds fall from the maple tree directly into the pool. I have already brought the foam pads around back and set them up, and it is time to get everything else hooked up. We did a pretty good job storing it away last fall, but I am really curious if the liner survived the experience and will manage to hold water this year. Noah came to help me hook everything together, and one thing that I noticed is the plastic clips that hold the top pipes and the elbows together are definitely starting to get brittle, so this may be the last year for them. They can be ordered directly from the Intex website though, or you can just use random bolts. None of them broke, however, so it was time to see how the legs held up. Nothing collapsed after snapping it all together, so I turned the hose on and hopped into the pool to smooth out the bottom. At this point, everything was looking good, so I hopped out to install our new filter and pump. To be honest, the pump and filter that comes with these pools is garbage. We were changing the tiny filter out every 4 days or so, and while that has a lot to do with the pool chemicals we were using to keep it clean, it is also just the nature of having such small filters. As I mentioned before, we were planning on getting a larger pool, and to go along with that, we ordered the Intex saltwater filter combo. The pool obviously didn't happen, but the filter did, so I needed to figure out how to connect its much larger hoses to the smaller fittings on the 10-foot pool. Luckily, Intex makes an adapter for just such a situation, so I installed those and got the pump flushed and ready for prime time. Wow. It is pushing a whole lot of water. Look at that jet come out. This pool is incredibly undersized for that pump, but we should be able to make it work for this year, and then we will have it ready for when we can pick up a larger pool next year. So far, looking at the liner, it doesn't appear that we have any leaks at all, which is kind of a miracle unto itself. Noah has been out there for the last 3 days straight and managed to get himself quite a sunburn. I decided to put the shade over the pool that used to be hanging on the trampoline, and in the middle of the day, it actually creates a pretty nice amount of shade on the pool surface. I am honestly surprised that the pool is ready to go for a 3rd year. To say that we have gotten our money's worth out of it would be an understatement. There is a little rust starting to show on the wear spots on the frame, but nothing too crazy. We also decided to try out one of those submergible lights this year, and it is actually pretty cool for as cheap as it is. We will probably end up getting 2 or 3 of them with some rechargeable batteries, as it is pretty nice having some LED lights out here to go swimming at night. If this is your first time here on the Hippie Geeks, it would be wonderful to have you subscribe. Hopefully digging into this project with us will help you digging into your projects. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and check out our Patreon page or merch store to support the channel directly. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next one.